I'm Caitlin Sullivan. I teach at Columbus Park West Nursery School, and I have a mixed age class of 3 to 5-year-olds. We are a very small independent school. We started as a parent co-op, and we're now moving towards a more traditional nursery school model. It's a one-room schoolhouse. There's 3 teachers and 2 other staff members, so it's a really intimate setting. Usually when I hear the terms quality and excellence, I kind of think of misunderstood, because I feel a lot of times I hear those words associated with these promises of a product and not so much focusing on mastering the experience and providing those experiences. So I kind of shy away from those labels naturally. But when I think about it, excellence in a program or quality in a classroom is a place that really establishes a community, fosters connections between students in their learning, helps bring things to the next level, and supports competence. For us, planning experiences really involves a lot of listening and a lot of paying attention to what's happening in the classroom to see what ideas are sparking and maybe what could take the next step. What could we do to extend that conversation or that play scenario into something a little bit bigger? I think the learning environment should help kids feel that this is my school. I feel safe. I know what to do. I have friends and I'm important. I think my principal job in the classroom is to be responsive. To be responsive to a situation, to a child, to the general tenor of the classroom, and to be prepared to help guide a student or to make a change. To really empower the children in my classroom, I work to activate them individually based on their abilities and interests. I try as much as possible to set them up for success and to anticipate their struggles so that we can provide the supports they need. As a professional, I feel really confident in my ability to form relationships with children and to really make it work with any child, but I'm not fully comfortable yet in making those strong connections with each parent. I would really like to have my relationships with the families be partnerships so that I can truly work with each family. And I don't know that I'm there yet. I'd also like to start looking kind of beyond our own classroom community and seeing what I can do to help other teachers and families and children. And I hope that I can do that through writing for some professional periodicals and publishing children's books. I think that we do some really cool stuff in our classroom, and it would be great to share that with more people. Professional development is an essential element to a teacher's career. I mean, teachers need new experiences as much as students do. Getting out and finding out what's happening in other classrooms can make you braver. It can help breathe new life into your teaching. I don't think that I would have done some of the things I've done this year if I hadn't gone to a conference and listened to these teachers from a girls' school talk about their 4-month dinosaur curriculum. It's like, oh, who does dinosaurs with 4-year-old girls? You can do that? Look how great that worked out. Okay. All right, well, maybe it's worth taking a chance. I think recognition is a huge obstacle. I think there's a vast underestimation of the value of early childhood education across a child's lifespan. I think we can see from where we are in our classrooms how we're building the foundation for a child's life. I mean, it's not just about play, it's about life's beginning, and everything that comes after the early years is built on what we're starting, and that's important. What helps me get up every morning and do it again each day is the joy I get from my job. I think that it's, I live for those moments of excitement and accomplishment that just ripple across the kids' faces each day, or that just crystalline example where I can look to a parent and say, did you see that? That was so important. And here's what you did to help make that happen. And here's where we can go next. And those just, it's an indescribable lift to see it working and to know that it's happening each day. And that's easy to get up for. What I've learned from my kids over the years is that an experience is worth the risk. I am not a risk taker in life in general, but in the classroom I've learned to be braver and to, wait a little bit and see what happens. And those moments of pause can lead to wonderful discoveries. I think I don't know how many teachers can stand by and watch their 17 children lift a giant tree branch up onto a rock, but I did, and I'm glad that I did. It was scary for me, but it was so great for them. And we might be standing with our hearts in our throats sometimes, but it's good to push your comfort level, I think. I've learned that from my kids.